When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Mississippi State's offense will get first crack at it here. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Mississippi State right back to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Looking for a man. It's Shapen. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. So Georgia's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
The inside handoff. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So we're scoreless. Their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down in his own territory. He wants to change this route. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack. They are in attack mode already in the red zone. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. Looking for space. It's Booth. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll run play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Reese. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. To the air, it's Shapen. They're working that left side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking to get it Touchdown, Mississippi State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
The Bulldogs want to pick up the tempo. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. The pull and throw off the RPO. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Dog just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Reads it, fires complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Tempo in overdrive. Making side adjustments here. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Linebackers have a tough job, right? Their first responsibility is to stuff the run, but you can see he does a really good job seeing pass, getting back into his cover two drop, breaking on the football, and making the interception.
To the air, it's Shapen. Got his man quickly. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 5 wideouts spread across the field on 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Catch in the middle, it's Glover. Shakes off and running. The 40. Wide open spaces. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back. That is brutal. An explosive play like that to be wiped out by a mistake. And the Bulldogs are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Well, the defense is waking up now, right? The first drive, they allowed a touchdown. They were a bit scrambled. They kind of all got together, rallied on the sideline. They've been pretty lights out since. Forced a punt on the last possession. They've now got the offense set up in 4th down again. Great job there. Pass defense, 3rd down. This defense now starting to put it together.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
against the tight end. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Georgia comes quickly to the line. Now, last year, there were long stretches in which the Georgia offense hardly looked like a well-oiled machine. Now the quarterback's transferred, new full-time starter in there. I think it's fair to say, David, that the Dogs need more from the quarterback position this season.
They do need more, but I tell you what, they didn't help him the whole spot around, right? The offensive line, running backs, receivers, it was kind of below average for every position, but the quarterback is the tone setter, the captain, and having a guy like Gunner at the helm, man, this is a dude they all trust, they all respect, and I expect this offense to bounce back in a big way.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Fires to the tight end. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Behind the chains now on second and long.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
The give to the back. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Georgia! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Looking to throw, it's Shapen. Pocket breaking down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and look for room. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Fires into traffic, picked off. And he was trying to chart a course on that pick for a pick 6, but he'll be stopped at the 31. This offense has it with really good field position. Power football with the run.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
To the air. It's Shapen. Hauls it in. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Mississippi State going up tempo. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. He'll pull it down and run. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
And that's the money down, man. 4th down, you just have to have it somehow, some way. You're calling a pass play. You're trying to get it through the air. Nothing open downfield. And he just takes over. He just tucks the ball and runs.
Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Quick pass on the jet motion. Trying to get it in. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll call for the fair catch here. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the 1st play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. He'll try to do it himself. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the 1st down.
Pulls it in. It's Thomas. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Delp. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? Doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He's going to take off. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down to the 17. Georgia going up tempo. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Dogs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Working that left side now. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Dogs! The extra point here would tie the game. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. These two offenses have been outstanding in the early going, and that ramps up the pressure to put something on the board every time you touch it. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and... Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's loose. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Bulldog. Once he got some room, it was over.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 flash today. Alabama has just had no answer to this hellacious beatdown they're taking today. I mean, when's the last time this happened to this program? They're trailing by 14 to LSU. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Georgia comes quickly to the line. Might be changing the route. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Right on the money. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Here's a heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Turning on the Jets. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Might as well give it to him again. It's a seam wide open.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Quick release by the QB. All out of space. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. A first down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw. It's Chapin. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They boot it away. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. In modern college football, Jesse, if there's time, there's an opportunity to attack.
And I like them being aggressive here too, guys. Look, they practiced this all week long. Now you're in.
Lets it fly. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Give to the running back. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Starkville. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll try the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Dogs racing to the line in the hurry-up. To throw, it's Stockton. Fires to the wideout. And he throws another interception. His 3rd of the night. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Thompson. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
And for DBs out there trying to stop these short slant routes against man coverage, being physical is really key. You want to get your hands on the wide receiver and really try to disrupt that timing between the QB and his target.
The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Frazier. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And it's his 4th interception of the night. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. Looking to throw, it's Shapen. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
You want to have a lot of success on defense, make the quarterback feel uncomfortable. This defense has been doing it time and time again, and you can tell this quarterback doesn't have a prayer.
Back to pass. Got the quick pass. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Splits the uprights right down the middle. The lead now trimmed to 28-24.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think we can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had in their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
Using his legs, it's Frazier. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass, it's Stockton. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Georgia going up tempo. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good...
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Leaves it with the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Quick completion to the right. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Georgia heads to the line with a 1st and goal. Sends it back in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Robinson. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Will they be able to get that 1 more yard and stick it in here on 3rd down? Trying to slam in. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal from the 1. Quarterback will keep it. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. They're up 35-24. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Vanderbilt has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in Nashville. They're up by 7 over Auburn. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Mississippi State right back to the line. Using his legs, it's moved. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Bring in the heat. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Hauls it in at the 40. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had a much better field position this time around. From the gun, give on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Makes the grab. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no-huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Georgia going back to work with another 1st down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. From the gun, running back gets to give. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Thompson. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Here on third down. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Looking to throw, it's Chapin. Got it in the middle, it's Mosley. There he goes! Smashes through the tackle. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Going to try to get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that more.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Motion from the back. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Splits the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Pulls it in. It's moved. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31.
A good start by this offense. Something positive on the first play. The drive is good.
There he goes. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. At the 45 on his way. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Quick release on the RPO. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Rides to back and leaves it. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field. Going for it all. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense.
They got him for the sack, and now get the ball back after the 4th down stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Dogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Caught behind the line. It's Thomas. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. Here's the handoff. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Trying to make magic with his feet. And he gives himself up, but not before he moves those sticks. Georgia going up tempo.
I love that play call on 4th down because they go RPO, and essentially the football can go 3 different ways. He could have handed it off, he could have thrown for it, or just keep it himself. He took the latter option. It doesn't matter. That was the right decision on that play to keep this drive alive. Great job.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Makes a grab past the marker. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. On the run, it's McCray. Just ran him over.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. Probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Grab behind the line. It's Humphries. Headed to the end zone. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, that I'd like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Back to throw, it's Shapen. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Oh, he's got a chance. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the fourth quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive just seeing how they're able to take everything from the practice field this week and apply it to game day. They've been locked in all week with the game plan, running and throwing the football, man. This has been impressive.
Wide receiver going in motion. Pulls and fires complete. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And the Bulldogs will hustle to the line. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them?
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown Bulldogs! And they take it in for 6 more points. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw. It's Shapen. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give us up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between